here with Cali Humphrey Puppies. Oh my gosh, this week has been so much fun. They are clearly loving people, as you can tell by the big puppy pile in my lap. But they're running around and they're playing and they're interacting and wrestling and they're playing with toys. So they have just really grown so much this past week. It's been really fun to watch. They're absolutely crazy in all the best ways. Where are you going? Where are you going, Peter Pan? Mwah. So this week we have just started their sound desensitization to soundproof your puppy so that they won't be scared of fireworks and thunderstorms and loud scary noises. So we play different sounds for them for about probably 5 hours a day on average. And I do it at happy times for them, like when they are eating or when Mama first jumps in the box, I'll start it, things like that. So they associate all these crazy sounds with really happy events in their lives. So it keeps them from being scared and helps them be more stable when they go home to you guys. They have new toys every 2 to 3 days or so. They are definitely loving the toys. They like to play with each other just as much, but they're starting to really play with toys, etc. Why are you climbing up me? Who are you? This is Scout. Do you guys hear that racket in the other room? That's because Willow went by her puppy pen and she didn't jump in and her puppies are mad at her. It's kind of funny. So Scout is my biggest eater. He goes for the food every time. And Cali jumps in and eats the food from them a lot too. She's still nursing and she hasn't decided it's 100% time to wean. So she does get in the pen and eat some of the food at times as well. And Scout will give her a run for her money if who's going to get all that food the fastest. It's really hysterical. Here's Sin, our little Cinderella. Have I mentioned I do this just for the puppy breath? Oh my gosh, you guys. It's the best. I love puppy breath. Oh, I did want to talk about one thing with you guys. I'm sure you guys have seen the puppies sleeping in their litter box, and you've seen this little guy, our little Prince Charming, sleeping in the food bin. Man, if I leave that bowl in here at all, he curls up around it and goes to sleep. So what that really means is he's a hot sleeper. Right now they're all on this is fleece bedding, and it has a waterproof backing on it. This is really good for puppies as they're learning how to walk. It gives them a lot of traction and helps them get real stable on their feet. So it's super important to have it. It's also really good that if they do pee on this, it soaks all the way through, so they're never like laying in their pee or anything like that. These guys are doing a super job with the litter box though. I'm so proud of them. I think they also have like roller derby in it because they get that litter all over this box like nothing I've ever seen. I've never seen puppies make quite such a mess with it. They're a mess. It's so funny though. But when they're sleeping in the litter box or they're sleeping in their food bowl, it's just because this fleece is getting a little hot to them. So next week we are moving to bigger digs. They're about to outgrow this box and they're ready to move into the big puppy pen playhouse. It's about 4 times this size, I think. So, and there will be some blanket down in there, but there will also be a lot of floor that they can sleep on that is not so hot. Willow just brought them a ball and dropped it in their box. So sweet. Come here, puppers. Come here, Peter Pan. They've had their deworming this week, so I deworm them 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks, and they also get some other special medicine at 7 weeks to make sure when they come home to you guys are all super healthy. Yeah, hi Tinkerbell. This is Tinkerbell. She's going to be staying right here with us, which says a lot about what I think of this litter. Come on, Willow, go on. Willow, out. Willow, out. This is Cali's litter, I promise, not Willow's. She's never jumped in the box. I think she's the one a little cuddling from me this morning. I mean, she has jumped in a couple times, but not often. But Cali's laying right here just outside the box as well, and Cali and Willow are best friends. Cali doesn't let Willow near her puppies until they're after 4 weeks old. Once they're running around and playing like this, then Cali does let Willow play with them, and vice versa. And guys, it is so good for these puppies to have exposure to other dogs, not just their mama. It helps them learn a lot of social interaction skills. So everything I do with these puppies, I do with, you know, the thought process in mind of what's going to make them a more stable dog as they grow. How do I enhance their own thinking ability? How do I enhance their confidence? How do we get them to not be scared and fearful of things? So I'm always thinking through that and saying, well, maybe this week we can introduce them to X, or maybe this week we can have this new opportunity and experience for them. And so I was thinking about how they can grow up to be the most stable dogs that they can. They have been getting a lot of time out of the box. They have started, we do family movie night Friday night, and all my kids think it is a requirement that everybody get a puppy for family movie night. So they have joined the family movie night fun. They were all fans, and they just crawled up and slept on my kid's lap while we watched, I don't know, Tangled or something, some Disney movie. So it was really fun though, but they are getting out of the box more and more, and they love it. They love it. We have had a couple of escapees just starting this week. The front side of this box is half the size of this, and so we had 1 or 2 escapees. I mean, we were here, it was fine. It's really good for them. It shows me that they're curious, they're interested, and they're brave. Things that you want in a puppy. If they were too scared to ever go over that edge, then I would be worried. The fact that they're brave enough to climb over it, I think is amazing. But they're never in danger. We're always right here. We know when they get out. Sometimes we go ahead and reward them and say, hey, you made that big leap, go ahead and play and have some fun. So they don't always get put right back in immediately. But when we're not here, and you guys have probably seen this on the webcam, we have another panel like this that I slide over on the front side so that they cannot get out. So this is 2 panels, like right here. So we slide the second one on. So it keeps them in, keeps them safe when we're not around, to make sure that they're doing everything that they should. What's wrong? What's wrong? What are you whining? They have been running around while I was cleaning their pen this morning. I've been going crazy, so they're just starting to get a little tired. Why are you hiding back here? Why are you hiding? Ah. I have to kiss them just like I kiss my babies. And I don't know if you guys have seen this on camera. Y'all, I'm such a dork. You can just totally laugh at me. But every night before bed, I come sing them lullabies and rock them and rub their little bellies. And get my little puppy kisses. But I do this with each and every one of my puppies. It's a real bonding thing, just like it is for your baby when you make eye contact with your own children. Scout's like, it's not time for bed, what are you doing? Mwah. But I do that, when they're on their backs, it's a very vulnerable position for dogs. So they can't really react, retaliate, they have no defense when they're on their backs. So it's teaching them to trust me, to trust humans, that we're only bringing good to them. So, like I said, some things may seem very innocent of what I'm doing, but they always have big things in mind. So another thing, hi sweetheart, what are you doing? I'm always messing with their ears and very, very gently giving them little tugs. I mean, not hurting them, not pulling them, but just playing with them. I'm always playing with the paws of their feet and in between their pads like this. And they don't always like it, but they do pretty good. But that gets them used to and accustomed to when your vet needs to examine their ears, or you need to clip their toenails and things like that. So we try to get them accustomed to all that stuff really early. So again, they're not scared of it later. It's no big deal, right? It's no big deal. Oh, who hasn't been up here? Coda. Coda, you're sleeping. Everybody wants to see you, sweet Coda. Sweet Coda. Yes. Yeah, I'm a sweet girl. I'm a sweet girl. I think she was playing really hard a little bit ago, so she is very tired. I'm sleeping. They're getting a little thirsty, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short and get them a quick bowl of water. I don't leave a bowl of water in here all the time yet. I will starting in about 3 days when they move to the big puppy pen. Right now, it would be a swimming pool, crazy, insane time, and everything would be soaked from head to toe. But they do get water often, and they also get lots of mama's milk, but right now they're panting a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for this week. Look for next week when they're in their big, big new digs and their big puppy pens. Have a great week, you guys.